This was the last week of regular season in my fantasy football league. And guys, I actually tried to lose this game. Welcome to Pigskin Passion TV. And it's your boy, the Black Mamba. It's season 3, episode number 118. And guys, we back for another week of fantasy football. And guys, another fantasy football season has ended, and your boy is going for back-to-back championships. That's right. I haven't lost a championship since I started this YouTube channel. So you guys have been my good luck piece. This was the last week of regular season in my fantasy football league. And guys, I actually tried to lose this game. If you see here, I set my lineup. I had Marcus Mariota starting at quarterback. I replaced Kyron Williams with Blake Corum. And who else? Oh, I didn't go in and pick up a defense. I just played the defense I had. And to my amazement, guys, I still won. And the guys that I put in that wasn't supposed to do anything, a la Blake Corum, actually went slap off. But unfortunately, his team didn't do any better. I was doing this, so actually this is the guy that I would play in the first round. Had the person that I was trying to play won. But fortunately for me, he lost also. So I don't have to see this guy again, maybe in the finals. But I really didn't want to play this team, guys. He actually has a pretty potent team with Puka Nacua, George Pickens, McBride. Then he got Brown with Philly. And on his bench, he had Jackson Dart, and he didn't even have Chuba Hubbard and Christian McCaffrey in his lineup. So you catch this guy on the wrong day, and it could be a bad day. So I didn't want to play him. But the team that I play, which is this guy right here, to infinity and beyond, I think I can beat this team, guys. I think this is a very beatable team. Of course, it's fantasy, and anybody can heat up at any time. The only people that I'll be worried about with his team is going to be Bijan Robinson, Jordan Love, and he had Drake London on the bench, but I think Drake London is actually playing this week. So he has some guys that can actually go out for 25, 30 points, but I'd rather take my chances with this guy and lose to him rather than play what I feel is a better team and lose to them. So with that said, guys, let's jump into this week's waiver wire. I don't have a whole lot of waiver wire pickups. I just kind of went through looking to see if I picked up anybody, who would I pick up? And these were the guys that I came up with. At quarterback, Marcus Mariota, who I actually have, but I think he's available in a lot of leagues because people were probably counting on Jaden Daniel to come back and start. So they probably dropped Mariota. And I couldn't understand this because it was a head scratcher to me with the Washington Commanders not even having a chance to get to the playoffs. Why would they bring their franchise quarterback back to chance injury again? And that's exactly what happened. He got injured again. So I don't understand that. But if Mariota is available, Washington has like the third easiest playoff schedule for quarterback. So I would check to make sure Daniels is out of the lineup because they did say that he could have come back if he wanted to. But if they're smart, I don't think they'll risk him for the rest of the season. At running back, Jaylen Wright with the Miami Dolphins. A-Chain got hurt on Sunday, and the coach said that he could have come back, but he didn't. And Jaylen Wright made the most of his opportunity. He carried the ball for 24 times for 107 yards and also had a touchdown. Miami's actually playing some good ball right now. If A-Chain doesn't play, I would probably go out and pick this guy up All you need for him to do is hit a home run for the next 3 games, and he could very well be the reason you win a championship. The only thing about this pickup is you kind of need to know if he's going to be playing Saturday or Sunday, because this game isn't until Monday. So keep that in mind if you do decide to go out and pick this guy up. Next up is Luther Burden with the Chicago Bears. And he's had an expanded role since Nduze's been out. And I thought it was a good pickup last week. And I think it's an even better pickup if he's available this week in your league. And if he remains in the passing attack like he's been over the past few weeks, I think he makes a good flex option. And at tight end, Isaiah Likely with the Baltimore Ravens. He's been taking targets from my guy. You see, I have Mark Andrews here, who only had a pitiful 9 yards on Sunday. I think he actually got cheated out of a touchdown as well. I wasn't complaining though, because they were playing my Steelers, and that touchdown probably would have been the cause of my Steelers losing. So even though I didn't think that it was a good call, hey, I was happy that it was overturned. So the Ravens, they have 2 top-notch tight ends right now, but right now, Likely is the guy that's the difference maker. And at defense, I don't think these guys are available, but I think I plan to pick up the Dallas Cowboys this week. They have a really good matchup. I gotta drop Baltimore. I can't chance going with them this week. Dallas will be my first choice to pick up. If I can't get Dallas, then I'll go with the Chicago Bears. If the Bears aren't available, then I have to go with my Pittsburgh Steelers. And I'm pretty sure these guys are not going to be available. If they are available, this would have been my first pick, and that's the Jacksonville Jaguars. Over the last 4 games, they've been turning all the way up, and they're only allowing 233 yards of offense and 13 points to go along with that, in addition to having 13 sacks and 6 turnovers. And this week they have the lowly Jets, who rank 29th in offense, and they're tied for the 11th most giveaways. And to add icing on that cake, they may be starting an undrafted rookie. And last week he got in and he was pathetic. He had 2 interceptions and he got sacked 6 times. So that tells you everything you need to know. But that was the top on my list. When I looked, I was kind of disappointed to see that they were not available, which is the reason I have the Dallas Cowboys at the top of my list. And guys, these are my waiver wire pickups. And for all of you guys who are in the playoffs this week, good luck. And I hope you put the best lineup together to get to next week so we can come back, reconvene, and get a strategy for the semifinals. And good luck to all you guys playing this week. And I hope I gave you some nuggets. If I did, do me a favor. Spike that like, comment, subscribe. And it's your boy, the Black Mamba, out.